Hey guys, good morning. Day 48 of my European backpacking trip. And yes, that means day 47 was yesterday that I did not record a single thing for because I didn't do anything again yesterday. Well, I did laundry, which was really important, but after I did laundry, I was supposed to go out, but I was just so exhausted. I don't know why. I think my body knows the trip is almost over, so it's starting to like slow down. Like all the adrenaline that's kept me going. It's like, okay, I'm ready to sleep now. So I was just like, I was too tired to do anything. I just like slept all day. But that's okay. Like, I've learned the later you get in your trip, the less important things become about doing everything on your list. As long as, you know, I get my major things done, I'm good. If I don't hit every single thing, it's not the end of the world. So, just checked my hostel at Generator. Really nice hostel, but it's so far from everything. Nothing's around here except a park, which at nighttime isn't great because there's no live food or anything. So now I'm heading to my other hostel, which I booked further in advance. That's like right in the center of town. Gonna go there and then head to the Van Gogh Museum for a bit. It said it was gonna rain today, but like, it looks pretty darn cloudless. But just in case, figure good museum day, and I do want to go to the Van Gogh Museum. So yeah, just gonna go hop on a tram and head to my other hostel and drop off my bag. Dropped off my bag at the hostel. Gonna head to the Van Gogh Museum, and this location is so much better. Like, it's right by a canal and there's so much going on. I definitely prefer to be in the center of town than like way far away, where I can actually walk around and do things. Let's take a tram everywhere. Oh, it's so nice being in the center. Because really I haven't explored Amsterdam, so I didn't do anything yesterday. So yeah, Van Gogh Museum. Okay, so just got into the museum, but except for two places, they don't allow you to take pictures or record. It says because it's like congesting the museum, which I totally understand, because when you take pictures and videos, you spend a lot more time there. So I won't be able to really record in there, but I'll let you know my verdict of what I thought of the museum, seeing Van Gogh's work once I come out. Also, I hope that Starry Night is here. If it's not here, I'm gonna be sad because it's the Van Gogh Museum. But I'm feeling it's like in New York. But if not, Van Gogh is such an amazing painter, I won't mind. So excited to go see it all. Okay, this is the only place I can actually film in work of his art. Self-portrait of Van Gogh. Just finished at the Van Gogh Museum. I was here for about 4 hours and it's closing now. I didn't get to see everything. I did rush though through the like exhibition that wasn't Van Gogh. That's like prints from Paris or something, but I didn't need to like read all of that stuff. Listen to the audio for that, you know. I came to see Van Gogh's work. And wow, seeing the works in person, and Starry Night was not there. Like I think it's somewhere in New York, is so amazing. Like seeing pictures, it can't do Van Gogh justice because he paints with such thick brush strokes. It was really cool because they actually had portions of his painting or recreation under a microscope, so you could see how thick his strokes were, how thick he painted. And in one he painted the beach, there were even little pebbles of sand still stuck in it. So like seeing the famous sunflower one and just all these beautiful artwork, like the detail, it's so detailed. It's one of, I think, the few painters that you really have to see in person to really appreciate, because it doesn't look as great when you're seeing a flat picture of it online versus when you are seeing an absolutely beautiful, amazing painting in person, where you can see where in the painting it's thicker lines and where it thins out, and how he blends the colors together and then doesn't blend, and how you contrast them. It was just beautiful, beautiful work. Really sad, his life though. It was saying, I don't know a lot about Van Gogh, I'm not a huge art person, that a lot of people think that he did all these great works because of his mental illness, but that was not the case. While he did make a lot of his paintings while he was in a mental asylum, he was on his good days. When he was having bad days, he could not paint. So they were saying he was a great painter in spite of his mental illness, not because of it. He could not paint when he was having his breakdowns and bad days. He didn't live very long, only like 37 years, but he painted like 500 paintings in only a 10-year span. 10 years. And then in like the last 2 years it was like over 200. And in like 70 days, those last 70 days, he made 75 paintings. 75 in 70 days. That's insane. And most of them were so good. So now I have to make my mission at some point to go see Starry Night in person, because I think that painting is gorgeous. I can't even imagine how great it is in person now, knowing that Van Gogh, to really be appreciated, has to be seen in person. It's like nothing else. Like, not many painters paint such thick lines and long brush strokes. One of the paintings I was saying, he said took a month to dry, which is insane. Yeah, so really amazing. Definitely worth the ticket price. It was more expensive when it was like 17 euro with audio guide, came to 22. It's definitely more expensive, but totally worth it. And now I'm starving, so I'm gonna head back to my hostel, look up where I want to go eat, and then also after getting the food, I think my friends who were here this year told me I should head to, I think it's just called the Museum of Sex, which is in the red light district. It's supposed to be really cool. I saw their Snapchats, so I'm gonna see about heading there, because I'm assuming that's open late. Like, why would it not be? So this is the canal that my hostel is right on. I did see that it's basically like right on the edge of the red light district, but like, I don't care. I'd much prefer to be in the center of town where there's lots of food and shops and walking around and absolutely nothing. Put my stuff up to my room and then go get some food. So this is also I'm staying at. Cool vibe to it. The other one was much more like hotel-like, and this feels more like artsy. Just dropped off my bag in a room and chilled for a bit. I saw there was a Mexican place, and I've been like really craving Mexican food. Like, I know it's not gonna be good Mexican food because I'm from Los Angeles. Has some of the best Mexican food in the world if you're not actually in Mexico. But an enchilada sounds like really good. So that's what I'm gonna go get. And hopefully I won't be like too disappointed by it. Surprisingly, it was actually a pretty good enchilada. The chicken was definitely better than the beef. Yeah, not bad. But I had a beer, but I wanted some water too. Especially with Mexican food, it's a little spicy. I'm like, can I get tap water? They're like, oh, sorry, we can't serve tap water. And I'm like, really? Like, I'm paying for food. You can't just give me free tap water? No, I have to pay $2.50 for a little tiny little bottle of water. It's so annoying. I really hate that restaurants here do that. Most of them, if you ask for tap water, they'll do it, but like, it's so shitty when the few don't. It's like, you're not that fancy of a restaurant, you shouldn't be denying me tap water. So I'm full and I don't really feel like walking around a museum right now. It's only 8 o'clock. The museum closes at midnight, so I only need about an hour for the museum. So I'm just gonna go back to the hostel, chill for a bit, let my food digest, and then come back out. I'm also grabbing a jacket because it's getting a little cold. After 9 o'clock, I'm gonna head over to the Museum of Prostitution. Walking across the canal. So actually my first time doing this. I think I can record in there since my friends were Snapchatting in there, but definitely once I get over to the red light district, you can't record like if there are girls in windows and stuff. So I might have to put it away for a little bit. It actually doesn't look like anyone's out in the windows yet, probably because it's 9 o'clock, it's not even dark out. Okay, so in the Museum of Prostitution, that's what a typical room will look like for them. And I guess this is the room they actually do it in.
Swing at your tail.
This is what I imagine like Christian Grey has in his red room of pain. It's supposed to show that not everyone who walks by a window shows the respect they should. A lot of people are really rude.
Hey, darling. How much?
Whole wall of people confessing their dirty sex stuff. Some of it's really funny and some of it's really gross. Definitely a very interesting experience. Obviously, I don't know a whole lot about prostitution, especially in Amsterdam where it's legal, you know, unlike a place like the US. It was very enlightening hearing kind of what it's like, you know, since walk around and you see girls here in windows. It's definitely an interesting experience. That's what you're gonna get like anywhere else. I did an audio guide and like someone who'd been a prostitute for like 16 years and some interesting stories. Also some really sad stories saying her friend like died, was like cut up by somebody. Really, really sad how many prostitutes die every year, so that was sad. But other than that, interesting and cool experience. Just gonna walk around a bit and head back to my hostel, I think. Now that it's actually like getting dark, walking around and seeing a lot more. I only saw one girl in the window before. Saw a lot more. Definitely weird. Lots of very pretty girls. But man, I felt bad for them because, you know, just saw a lot of people being like really rude. Like the rain finally came like 5 hours after it said it was supposed to be. Luckily, my hostel's right here.